All right. I don't know why, but I got this. I found this at a thrift store and for 40 bucks. I have the other models of the Xbox, but cause I sold mine like years ago, years ago I sold mine and and I've been liking the Slim and and the other versions. I never got the X though. I never got the Xbox One X, but I found this for super cheap and I wanted to see what I can do with it. So I'm looking at it and it's kind of like really messed up, like they took a beating. So, but one way to find out to see if it works, I don't have a power supply. So, and I just thought about that because I was thinking about the 360, but I just don't have that. So let's see what I can do with it. All right, let's get started. Oh yeah, smooth. Before we go any further, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Click like, subscribe. It's always a big help. Now, do you guys remember the specs on this thing? I remember it was an AMD up in here, if I'm not mistaken. But here's the specs right here. Just a few of the specs that I dug up just to show you of what's packing inside of here. But I need to test this out, so I needed a power supply. So this is what I got. So I went and look like it's been open already. So we don't know if this is gonna last. So, but so I had to jump on. But I needed a power supply to test this thing out. So this is what I got. I got this. I don't know. This is off-brand, the YCC Sky, and I got this and just wanted to just kind of put because I need something that was inexpensive because the original power supply was a little more expensive. There was no reason for me to get this big dramatic power supply that belongs to Xbox. So I wanted to get something that's I could just use to just I'm not really trying to like put this thing up on like status, but I need to test this out and see if this is gonna work. So hopefully we get something and we're gonna we're gonna turn the power on and let's find out. All right, so we got power and let's see what's coming out on the screen. So we're gonna go ahead and so it's doing an update, but there's no network, so I don't know. So I don't know if it's trying to do like some sort of update right now, but okay, so we have an error, so that means I'm gonna have to go in. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have to take it apart. Let's just do it. So this is the fun part though, because sometimes I do like doing this stuff and like seeing what's going on and and cleaning and stuff like that, and also see what I could possibly do from the inside. But I'm not gonna break this whole thing down because there's plenty of videos out there of how to open this, and I don't want to waste you guys' time. And from there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try to click this thing apart and try to but I'm gonna fast forward all this and just a couple of pieces I just need to get off before I just forward my camera. So just trying to get this part off, and I'm gonna go ahead and like work with this and just slide this off. The rest of it I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of fast forward. So let's just keep this going. So now that we got it apart, and now I just gotta look up inside and see if I could just dust a little bit out of it and see if that's oh my goodness, this is really bad. Oh man. And looks like my duster is not even making it come out. I'm gonna have to go a little bit deeper on that lid. I'm gonna have to go a little bit deeper, and I can already tell that this thing is just packed with just dust up in there. So so according to me trying to actually go from a little bit, I'm gonna have to go even more deeper, and plus I need to see what's going on with some of the parts. So let's just go ahead and oh my goodness. Oh yeah, this thing definitely needs some cleaning. And this thing like has just been sitting here for a long time. Probably just like I said, it could have been sitting in somebody's garage or somebody's like whatever, or they were just like they just practically just wanted to trash it, and they probably tried to take it apart, and it's just like they didn't probably get too far with it. But first of all, we need to clean around that fan and stuff. Now, I'm not going to go too deep up into this to where I'm going to change out the thermal paste and stuff like that. No, like I said, I just wanted to see if it's going to work and see if I can just see what I can do with this thing, so I'm just using the blower to try to get as much dust as I can. I'm going to do a little bit more deeper cleaning, a little bit as possible. It's not going to be a perfect job, but I mean, some of you guys got way better tools than I do when it comes down to like really doing some of the deeper cleaning. And but I'm going to go ahead and try to deep clean this lid a little bit better than what this is going to take a chemical. So so in this case, I don't want to use this, so I'm gonna get a SSD. I'm gonna install the SSD up in here, so which means that I'm gonna have to download a operating system for it. I'm gonna download a fresh operating system, and and this is cheap. This is on sale like for super cheap, 512 gigs. So I was like, hey, I'm just gonna jump on it. It was super cheap. I'll leave the links in the description. Maybe you guys can jump on something like this, because I'm not trying to get like a name brand or something that's like but sometimes these like generic versions, they work pretty decent. Okay, sometimes they do go out, but you might get a diamond in the rough. So but let's install that. I can clean out the fan a little bit, make sure everything's good. I don't know if the CD player is gonna work, but I mean, there's no reason for me to put physical media, and if it does, it's just like this Xbox Game Pass, so I'm not really worried. So now that I got the operating system downloaded, so let's see if we get some updates. Let's see if it's moving. Okay, let's see, we got a little, okay, there we go. So all right, so yeah, so I got that, and I even found my original controller from my other Xbox I had, and and now we got a little something. So now I even found my camera for now. I'm just like, but there's no sound, and with my monitor, it only has the thing to hook up for like different devices. That actually takes like the headphone jack. So now I need to figure out a way to put sound up in here. So I went back online and I grabbed this little piece for my to break it down from the HDMI and sound. So so I got this. So I'm gonna leave links in the description just in case you guys need something like this to make your sound to where to where you can actually basically it breaks down the sound for your HDMI, and then I'm gonna take advantage of the optical up in here. That's what I'm gonna do. So let's see if we can get this open with my one hand. All right, little and it's got the little RCA, so that's cool. So you can actually plug it up to other stuff too. But I'm gonna use that optical. I'm gonna right to the optical, but optical ain't gonna fit into these little the little speaker set I have. So I have to figure something else out. So there's the power cable, all ready to go, you guys. And let's okay. Yeah, there's no way I can do this. So okay, so now I'm just gonna have to use this thing right here. We're gonna go with this sound bar. This is a Walmart brand, and something simple, and it's actually got some really great sound. And I feel that and it was I don't know if it was on sale, but it wasn't that much. I think it was like $40 or something like that. So that's pretty good. So now we got sound, and not only that, for future stuff too. So all right, now we got sound. Now we got, we got a little setup. It looks good. Everything else. Now we got some games. It actually works. I was actually able to put the operating system up in there, and as you can see, I set up my Game Pass, and I'm gaming without, I was able to download the game to here and really get down to play. So let's see let's get down. Really simple.
All right. On getting that module powered up.
And I do like restoring some of these old devices and stuff like that, because you never know. Sometimes it's just fun. It's just like a really great hobby to do this type of stuff. So yeah, it looks good on screen. I mean, we're not looking at and say it's packing pretty some decent for that point of time. I mean, of course, if they did some upgrades and everything else, but I'm just, and then let's see. I'm gonna try to experiment with something else, and let's see how far I can go with this. I'm gonna do a little, I'm gonna hop into something, and little bit more deeper, and I'm gonna figure this out. Let's see if I can go ahead and get a little bit of emulation on here. Yeah, let's try it.
Check it now.
Oh yeah, so you got some SNES action, and you know, say that took time. Now that, in order for me to figure this out, I have to do like a whole nother video for this. So if you guys trying to learn how to do this, yeah, it's gonna take time. And basically you're gonna have to with mine, you have to pay for the developer account. So if you do, that's the only way you're going to be able to do this. There's other ways to get around it, and there's other options. Just check out, like you know what I'm saying, like other videos and stuff like that. It's out there on the internet, so you will be able to do stuff like this. So let's pop another game in and let's get some nostalgia going on. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. And you know, and that's what's cool for around a little bit of money I spent, and maybe a couple of more things that I had to get. And I think that, you know, and just like I said, I'll leave the links in the description on the prices of the other few little devices I did grab. But it was pretty much, and I'm quite sure if I probably added all up with the taxes and everything, it probably like added up to like a whole new used Xbox. But just to be able to do this as a project, I just thought that it was just kind of fun just doing it. I love doing hobbies like this because I love, you know, messing around with little devices and bringing stuff back, because you never know, you might have something that you probably had in your garage, or, you know, just kind of broken or something like that. And looking at stuff like this, it's like, hey, I got a chance to put it back together. So, you know, but just like I said, I didn't want to hold you guys too long. If you guys made it this far into the video, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for hanging and chilling with me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but yeah, this is really awesome. I like that, and I like to be able to use the camera. I got the camera here and everything else, and that's what's cool. So have it all complete, so it's a little bit of a collector's item. The CD player didn't work, but just like I said, I could go ahead and order another replacement, but there's no reason. I'm not tripping. So, you know, but thank you guys for watching, and Gamer to Gamer, peace out, y'all.